Gold prices slided below $4,000 levels, and yet again a beautiful week for all our followers, as we are the ones who have been advocating levels below 4,000 since very long now, since long time. Yes, every highs we have asked you to sell gold, and very clearly mentioned all this hype is going to get vanished. We are going to see levels below 4,000. Now, are we looking forward to the next target at 3,800, 3,850 levels, which also I have shared several times? Can we expect these levels in the coming week, or the lows are done as this is a series of bearish candles? Can we expect a bounce back like this? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading gold in the coming week? We're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. Let's analyze. Towards the end of the update, I'll be sharing the trading levels, so watch it. Let's start with the weekly charts first. See, first observation, the super trend has turned red, and this is turned red after long time. You can see this was the levels we have seen last time it was red was in way back in 2023, and you can notice since then price has just stayed bullish. Whatever be the case, we have never seen the weekly super trend turning red here, and just few weeks back we have seen it turning red again. So is this the beginning of a bear cycle? Let's analyze more. If you look at the weekly chart, see, let me give you a broader picture. Just don't look at the levels. See, this was the rise here. Post COVID, we had seen a very good rise, then a price of we have seen consolidation, and then this breakout has appeared. And see what an exponential rise it has shown for last couple of years. Now after this exponential rise, look at the moving averages, the weekly moving averages. These were trading with divergence, and the price was trading with divergence from the moving average. Now after a while, the price is seen trading below the 50 weeks average. Recall, since it has turned bullish, it has never seen levels, in fact, below 20 period as well. And now this is close below 50 weeks average. This is again a bearish indication. Third is the moving averages are convergent now. It appears soon we will be seeing the moving averages crossing over like this. Just keep these drawings with you. You can take a screenshot and you will see these movement soon in the near future. It may take few weeks, but yes, this crossover must happen, which means the price can still stay bearish. Now look at the last few weeks movement here. Connect like this, you can find out lower highs and lower lows are there. That is one point. It is clearly staying bearish. Now next point is, see the body size here and leaving a bigger tail on the downside. Now this has couple of indications. One, that after series of down move or series of bearish candles, it is possible that now bears appear exhausted. Now, still it is not yet confirmation of a reversal, because what can happen here is it can open lower or flat, start moving downwards, and then this time if it breaks, this is going to be a bigger, deeper candle like this. Yes, one bigger candle, couple of steps here, and then now if it starts and slides below 4,000 again, we are ready to embrace the bigger bearish candle, and this time it can be bigger enough for it to take it below 3,800 mark here. Be watchful of this. But at the same time, now look at the, see why it could be another bearish candle. If you look at these two candles, see this comes with almost a twin top here at close to 4380, 4400, and this indicates that it has created a good support, a good resistance here, and these two candles, and this was the breakout here. So it suggests that the coming candle is going to be further deep. So this is the these are the indicators in favor of a drop. But at the same time, if you look at the body sizes here, the body sizes are getting diminished here. Here you can see a push from the upside. We have seen bearishness continuing here. Here you can see a pull from the downside. So now a reversal confirmation, where you can say now gold prices are turning bullish. Only and only if you see gold prices trading beyond 50 weeks average, that is 4240, 4250 mark. If and only if these levels are taken, you can say that now is the time for us to stay with the buys in gold. What it can try to do in the next few weeks, it can try to move like this, but for now it is not yet showing any such sign. Next is, just connect the lows here and just draw couple of lows here. You can find out this is how it is trading. Now it is trading with this nice flag formation. After a good rise, a nice flag formation is seen here. Where are the lows aiming towards? First at around 3800, 3850 mark, then at around 3600 mark. Anything and everything is possible. These are markets. Do not forget this rally. See straight 10 to 12 weeks. Then do not forget these straight bullish weeks here after a brief retracement. So once it has turned bearish, it can continue with this down move as well. It can continue. Next is look at this support zone. Last week I had mentioned very clearly that 3950 4000 is achievable once it stays below 4140 4120 zone. Just stay with the cells from there. What a good drop we had seen. And now this is the zone. So if at all these levels are taken, first is 3850 3800. From where 3850 3800 zone is coming from, this is a Fibonacci retracement level here. And why a zone? You will find different levels according to the lows. My lows are somewhere here. So accordingly 3800 3850 is the level which is quite likely achievable, below which you can expect 3600. And then what will happen? It will try to come back to this consolidation zone. It is possible that it may take a little time. It is not that it is going to be a straight line drop. We had seen a straight line rise. It does not mean that it is going to show you a straight line drop. See, it has come to a consolidation zone here where we had seen previous retracement. It can bounce back from these levels as well. So we have to watch out how it performs in the next few weeks. Stochastic coming to an oversold zone calls for it to start reversing. For now, this is not showing much strength. For now, it appears it can try to get into oversold zone before bouncing back. Look at the MACD. See, this is the beauty of technical. You can pull any of my updates since last 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. You will find I have warned of this happening again and again in my every weekly and daily and monthly forecast. I have warned this. I have shared very, very clearly that see, this is an exponential rise. Such levels are extremes and thus it has to reverse. Now, the point here it is trading with divergence. It is looking downwards. Now where are the highs? Plus 400. Imagine if at all it moves directly to minus 400 before showing you a pullback like this. Now even if it tries to move towards minus 200 minus 400 zone, I think the prices are going to be way below 3500 levels, 3200 levels. But for now, since the divergence is too much and the candle sizes have also peaked, it appears in the near future, if not in the coming week, possibly a little convergence will be seen like this, where these two lines would like to converge before continuing with the down move. Quite likely a probability here. But I'll show you something on the monthly charts which we are going to see towards that, and then you'll realize that it can continue to fall more. Look at the RSI. See, it has stayed overbought, now looking downwards, possibly trying to kiss the oversold zone, which means still having room for further drop here. But since this is a direct drop, it is possible that a little retracement cannot be denied from here. So it appears that gold has come to a support zone here, which we have to be watchful of. Now look at the daily. See, on the daily charts, the moving averages crossed over here at this point itself. Now here the price was trading with divergence from the 20 period, 50 period moving average. It has retraced from the same zone. What a good fall we had seen, and you can see this. This is how it is trading. Now see, moving averages are trading with divergence. These can continue to move like this in the near future, where it can move lower. Now see, this crossover, the bearish crossover on the daily charts appeared. First of all, here also I do not see a significant crossover. There was no divergence. So largely I see this as a bull run since almost 2 to 3 years on the daily charts. So on the daily charts, this sharp divergence is coming or appearing after a long time, and it suggests that it has got further down move from here. Third thing here is, notice every time price diverges from 20 period, it tries to kiss the 20 period. Now here also you can see the divergence of the price from the 20 period. Then third here is, you can see the last three candles, higher lows are seen, and we have seen price closing at the highs. Now in the coming week, if you see gold breaking beyond 4100 4120 levels, you can stick to buys from there. Expect 4140 4150 levels, first target zone. If 4140 4150 is taken, you can expect 4184 4200 4220 levers. And see, till here, now till here means till 4360 till 4380, and include 4400 as well. Gold should not be treated as bullish. I have shared this previously every time since the beginning of the war, and in fact when it was at 5600 itself, when the prices dropped, I've shared very very clearly till 5200 you can stick with the sell on rise. Pull out any of my update, and you will find this that I have very clearly told till 5200 it is going to remain with sell on rise. You can expect the targets below 4000, and see we have already seen this 4000. Now this is trying to retrace. However, I'll say wait for 4100, 4120, 4140, 4150 levels, three key levels. And even if this is taken 4180, 84, 4200, and if these levels are taken, then only slight bullishness may prevail, and then too this is the zone which it has to break beyond. As long as it respects 4400 now on the monthly and weekly basis, this is not to be treated bullish. Now see, this is the channel in which it is trying to trade, and hence at least till towards first and foremost 4200, we have to be very very cautious till 4200. At least hitting those levels, price can reverse, but can it move towards those? That is the question here. Now see, sharp bearish candles here, then a pullback, and it has closed at the top. Now a flat top and a bearish opening. Once you see it staying below 4000 and 3960 mark in the coming week, even if you see it staying below 3980, that is also 3980, 3970, 3955, 56, these levels. If at any point of time gold prices slides below this, stay short for 3900, stay short for 3851, stay short for 3800 levels. And yes, these are the levels which we are targeting since long. Also notice, see this zone, you can see we had seen good support coming in it here at 4000 levels. Again, prices have closed above 4000. So 4000, 3950, 3900, all of these are going to remain tremendous support here. As in how price breaches below these levels, more bearishness should follow. Stochastic here is also oversold, and if you look at the stochastic, see almost symmetrical, it is looking upwards, which suggests that the price can continue to move upwards. However, I'll say exercise caution here. A little rise does not mean a reversal here. If you see the MACD, this is still staying bearish and it can keep moving lower from here. See, right now this is just at -100. Do not forget the days when it was extremely bullish. We had seen plus 200 levels as well. So imagine if it keeps moving towards plus minus 200. RSI hitting the bottom, trying to bounce back. This is also a supportive sign. Now coming to 4-hour charts, and before we proceed to 4-hour and monthly charts, which are the most crucial ones, if you are also willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of the next mentorship batch. The 40th batch starts in the first week of July, coming next Monday. Yes, you can be part of it, as learning is the only investment which can give you profits throughout life. And yes, we have incorporated all our life lessons in just mentorship batch, so that we can all profit together, grow together. Reach out to me for queries, and this also comes with an added advantage that we ensure that you recover your fee with the help of our signals. You will be added free of cost to our signals channel and ensure a recovery. Also, those who just want to trade as per the signals, you can be part of the paid signals channel today itself. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for queries. Also very important for you to have a trusted partner and a recommended broker where you can trade safely from across the globe, which offers you swap free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions, easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link in the channel and video description. It is available on the Play Store as well, and the link is there. You can just open an account easily or start with a demo account. You will get bonuses as well, and choose the type of account and trade safely, trade easily. Now on the 4-hour charts, notice, see this top here and this top here. These two levels are important. Drop, retracement towards 20 period. Drop, retracement, drop. See, now it has formed a support here at 39, 70, 60 mark. See, rise, retracement, and then this next round of rise has appeared. Now here you can see higher lows are seen and a flat base is seen. I will say 50 period is something which is achievable, which should offer it a greater resistance, and that is why I say 4120, 4140, 4150 zone. Till 4150, do not treat gold for a good buying entry. Rather, I will say till 41, 40, 50, and in fact I'll include 4200 as well. Till 4200, the possibility of downfall will be very high. If and only if gold prices trades beyond 4200, then you can say that we can expect a possible rise from here. Now see what's happening here on the 4-hour chart. Drop, retracement. drop, it is trying to retracement. If you connect the dots here, you will find it is trading like this. Now the highs here on the 4-hour charts, the more time it spends at the lower end, the lower the targets are going to be, and thus it appears even if it tries to rise 4200 should be a very very good resistance for now. Also, stochastic is at the top. See the MACD again here is crossed over. This is rising. This is so these few signs are supportive of further rise. But for now, I will say we have to be cautious of the resistances on the upside. These resistances are going to play a stronger role. Now let's look at the monthly chart. See on the monthly charts, first is look at this super trend line. This is green and this is green since 2016. Last time when we had seen super trend in red was way back in 2016. That was the last time, and since then it is turned green despite all the uh, COVID volatility and all the retracements. The monthly super trend has stayed green, and this time also so far it is staying green here, though it is flattened but not yet turned red. Second point here is, see, right from the super trend levels it has got the support. Second point here is the 20 months average and the median of the Bollinger Bands. These two levels are sitting at 3850 and 3800. So these also are quite likely achievable levels here. Then the next thing is, see, look at this candle, couple of steps. Do watch the monthly forecast shared at the beginning of the month of June. Very clearly, looking at the steps I have mentioned, similar size of body can be expected. Now here, if you look at the body size, 5400 to 4700, $700 of move. Here it is started with somewhere at around 4500, 4500 to 3800. This could go with identical body size here, which means the next 2 days are going to remain crucial. And if at all it stays below 3960, 3950, stay with the cells. 3900, 3850, 3800 should be there very 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 soon. And now if you look at this, see, too much of divergence. I always maintain this was an extreme divergence. Too much of divergence of the price from the 20 period calls for it to converge. It has converged. But so far this is not yet bearish. It has got tremendous support here at 3800. And once these levels are taken, quite likely we can see more bearishness in the next few months. For now, we have to watch out. Yes, if you see the stochastic, see, almost for 2.5 years it has stayed in the overbought zone and now starting to look downwards, which is a bearish indication. Now MACD, what did you see on the monthly charts? See this on the weekly charts, we did see this MACD is at plus 600. Again, extreme levels. See, what followed this rise was a great bearish move here. What followed this rise was a great bearish move here. Now this is coming from an extreme. It is on the verge of a crossover. When the next monthly candle starts, possibly you will be seeing MACD crossed over already. Now this indicates that the coming month might also be a bearish month. However, we have to be watchful of the support levels here. So now it indicates, imagine this convergence is coming from extreme levels, and definitely this is an uncertain sustainable zone. So it appears that now is the time for us to stay with the cells for next few months or for the near term here in gold. Look at the RSI right from the top here. Again, watch out any of the previous updates. You will find out, warned you of this every time in my update, and see what a good fall. And now this is looking downwards. This suggests that it has long way to go on the downside, and that is why I am warning for the near future to be a moderate to a strongly bearish future here in gold prices, where the prices can keep moving lower. However, let's focus on the coming week. What you should do, where you should buy. Only buying entry I will recommend is that 4104. Expect 4118.22 as the first target zone, 4144 as the next, 4156 as the next, and then 4180.84. If these levels are taken, stay bullish for 4202, stay bullish for 4250 levels here. Appears difficult but not impossible. Once it trades beyond this, 4310 should appear, and then 4400 level should be there very very soon. For now, I am not looking forward to such a stronger rise. Even if it tries to rise These levels, these levels, very, very strong resistances are seen at all of these levels here. Until 4200 specifically, price can reverse and take a complete U-turn as well. Now, on the downside, what you should, on the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 4064 zone, expect 4048, 4030, then 4014 levels, and if this is taken, then 4002. Below 4002, it is going to be 3985, 3970, 3956. If these levels are taken, stay short for 3910, 3851, 52, and then 3800 should be there as well. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signal channel. And friends, then daily updates are also there. Twice a day I share the updates of gold, first with the Asia and Europe session, next before the US session. The US session update is exclusively for our channel members. So be a part of our YouTube channel memberships and enjoy the perks. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.